Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. The S&P 500 was down 0.25% today. I consider that not a bad day, considering kind of the follow through from yesterday with the downgrade of the U.S. debt and what have you. So we actually were up a little bit for a point today, but the real action kind of happened after hours. Apple reported. I think they did really well, actually, in my opinion, on their earnings and revenue reports and forward guidance. But they were a little soft, below expectations on iPhone sales. In this particular market, you kind of have to hit it out of the ballpark to kind of have everything go for you. After hours, Apple was down 2.7%, which again isn't a really big number for Apple. It does have some motion in it. So, however, if you look at what happened with Amazon, they actually did knock it out of the park. Really, really good report altogether. Good forward guidance. They were up a little over 8% after hours. So, altogether, all this expectation for the first quarter and second quarter for, companies to miss out on earnings, we're still not seeing that. And I do really like watching some of these bigger companies. First of all, they're very heavily represented in these indexes that we use, but also they're kind of a bellwether for what's happening out there in the consumer world, in the economy, and what have you too. So not too bad altogether. Tomorrow is a big one. We've got the jobs report that's coming out from the Department of Labor. They're expected to have 200,000 new jobs. So the ADP report that came out yesterday was higher than expected. So sometimes when that happens, you'll end up with more jobs in the next report, which is the big one from the Department of Labor tomorrow morning. And however, last month that wasn't true. The ADP report was really high, and the jobs report on the Friday came out lower than expected. Again, 200,000 jobs is not a lot in this environment. So, if it hits that number, that's probably going to be fine. Again, usually we want lots and lots of jobs, but in a higher inflationary environment, it's really something that kind of scares the market a little bit. So that's the next hurdle that we have to get through and see what happens. I think that's why we kind of saw a sideways motion in the market today, just waiting to see that report and what type of pressure that might put on the Fed. So again, you can join me tomorrow. I have my live show. We're going to be doing the summary for what I saw happening for the week at the beginning of that show. It's Talk Money with Tom on YouTube at 12:15 to 1 o'clock Pacific time. I look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much.